We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome, everybody. This is Matt Monarch.
Father.
And Mother.
Angela Stokes Monarch.
Angela Stokes Monarch. And our beautiful baby girl, Oria.
Oria. O-R-I-A.
Oria. You know what? So I was hanging out with my friends the other day, and whenever someone said her name, Oria, what goes through me is like, go back in the day for all of us. We're talking like second grade, third grade, fourth grade, fifth grade. I don't know. The very first time you ever enamored with the first girl, and all you could do is think about her, like, this is exactly, it's like Oria. Oria.
She's right here in this Moby wrap. She's asleep right now.
I love her smell. It's just like...
And her full name is Oria Berry Monarch. Berry as in strawberry or raspberry. It's a traditional family name in my dad's side of the family that's been used since like the 1700s as a middle name. And it's my dad's middle name. And now it's Oria's middle name. Oria Berry Monarch. Let's tell them about where Oria came from, the name.
Okay, let's do it. We didn't have a name for Oria, and I was carrying her, not trying to come up with a name or anything, and I was looking at her, and all of a sudden, seriously, through the ethers, Oria just popped in. I'm like, Oria? Like, she didn't say anything, it just came to me. I wasn't trying. It's like she told me energetically, and I'm like, babe, she just told me her name's Oria. And then she looked, and she's like, okay.
And then it turned out, as well, bless you, we had a list on my computer of names that we'd been compiling during the pregnancy, things that felt like maybe they could fit. It turned out that that name was on that list. And it was like, we didn't even know. It was there all along.
Right, and I didn't even see this list. And what happened was, we went online just to see what Oria meant. And in Latin, it meant golden. And in Hebrew, I'm Jewish, it means light of God. So Oria is our golden light of God. We didn't mean for that. She just did it. And then you... she told, like, when you were communicating with her, when she was in your belly, you got the name Soraya?
Yeah, she kept saying Soraya, and I was like, well, that's nice, but I'm always going to be thinking of Sherry Soraya, which I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it.
It is.
And we love Sherry Soraya. She's the woman who runs the Living Light Institute of Raw Culinary Arts in California. I just didn't want to always be associating the baby's name with somebody else. So I turned it into Soraya instead, and we had that on the list as one of the possible things. But it wasn't the right one, and the right one was there all along.
Yeah, maybe you just didn't get the...
Maybe I just heard a s...
Right. Okay. So... Thank you, everybody, for all of your love and comments directed towards our family from that last video. I wasn't expecting that last video we did to have such an impact on the world. To us, like, an unassisted birth is normal to us. Lotus birth? Yeah. 1 hour birth?
Bring it on.
Right. Elimination communication? Normal. Whatever. So we kind of forget the world that we live in, and the video went viral. It's been viewed by 23,000 people. It was 20,000 within the first 2 days. It was amazing. And I've never seen so many positive comments and love and tears of joy directed towards a being before, like this.
Thank you.
Yes. It was crazy. So, over the weekend, when everybody was sending a massive amount of love to this beautiful princess, over 20,000 people, I went in the room to just see her, and while this was all happening this weekend, I could sense the amount of energetic love being directed towards this child. And it was too much for me to personally handle. Like I could be near her for a little bit, and it was like warm around her. It was crazy. I would just feel it, and I would get this download of inspiration, and I could only handle it for so long. And this little being who is so innocent was just lying there basking in all of your love. Like it was nothing to her. She was just with a little smile, and I couldn't handle it. It was crazy. I had to leave the room sometimes. If you would have went in that room this weekend, you'd kind of be like, it was intense. And I thank you, and I think it's very, very special. I wasn't expecting this either. I feel because of your love that this child in the future will be able to handle any amount of energy directed towards her in the future. I feel because of your love, I feel that she's extremely special. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to see some amazing things here, I believe.
Very blessed, aren't we, Baba?
Yeah.
And everything's going really well with her. She's feeding really well. She sleeps pretty much all the time. She sleeps in like 3-hour slots, and then wakes up to feed. And we're usually in a feeding reality for about an hour, and then she goes back to sleep again, and she sleeps for about 3 hours, and blah, 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 blah. We just play that game over and over and over and over and over and over again. And I love this Moby wrap. Oh my god, this just changed my world yesterday. I couldn't get it together to use it for the first week. Just too much integration. And then yesterday we got it out for the first time, and Mr. Monarch helped me to get her on like this. It just changed my world. Look, Mum, no hands. You can do stuff. Like we're skin to skin. She's just totally securely wrapped onto me. And she's totally happy, skin to skin, and I can do things with my hands. Very cool. Angela is wearing the organic Moby wrap in celery colour today. No?
Nah. Beautiful. Thank you for loving my family. Thank you for loving our daughter. Yeah.
She was a week old yesterday.
And for all you women out there, after having a baby, I truly see so much more. And I cry for you. I've cried for my wife. It's just so amazing what, like, your power, your tolerance, your endurance, your strength. It's amazing. Thank you. Men, don't ever disrespect your woman. It is she who we serve. Yeah. And I'm beginning to learn my place amongst this family here. At first, I was kind of distraught in certain ways because I didn't really know what to do. For example, the baby would cry, and Angela is up, has to wake up, many times of the night to feed her. And I don't know the last time that she got REM sleep, where you sleep for more than a certain amount of time. And so, and don't get me wrong, this beautiful princess is like the most positive, strong woman I've ever met in my life. But there are certain moments where, you just gotta cry and stuff like that. And me as a man who gets to sleep and just feels, I just felt like I'm not being sufficient. And I realized finally that my job is, just to serve my wife so she can serve my child. So it's my goal to protect and serve my beautiful wife, Oria, and all of you. All of you who send love to my family, thank you so much. I'll do everything in my power to protect and serve you. Thank you. Yes, baby.
Thank you. And I would like to say that Mr. Monet's been doing the most amazing job of being present for us and supporting us through all of this. From the birth onwards, he was just my absolute anchor during the birth. I don't know what that would have been like going through that without him. And of course, women do, and you get through whatever situation you're in. It felt to me like absolutely vital though that he was there, and he was giving me just so much support, and he was like my anchor. And yeah, he's just been helping amazingly ever since.
You're gonna make me cry.
Oh no. Yeah, I just feel extremely grateful to have Bubba with me and help him with everything.
We're going to do a lot of future episodes. We're going to talk about the unassisted birth. We're going to talk about our preparation of doing the unassisted birth. We're going to talk about our experience during the unassisted birth and all that fun stuff.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of questions. We know. The main one seemed to be wanting to know her name, though, so hopefully we've cleared that one up for now.
Oriah, the golden light of God. And bear with us as we have our baby moon and do videos as we please. It's a very sacred moment for us and you.
Apparently.
I personally feel that this child is not necessarily my child. For all of you that have given us love in this child, over 20,000 people who have blessed this child, I feel like it's our child, and we're going to do everything we can to share our lives with you. And Oriah. She's making noises. So, thank you again for loving my family. Who do we got here?
Angela Stokes Monarch and Oria Berry Monarch.
And Matt Monarch. And we'll see you next time at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again at the Raw Food World.